Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the HGP Sportscast. Sachia Vickery on Wednesday made a courtesy call on the Minister of Social Cohesion, Dr. George Norton, as she visits her parents' homeland to thank the persons who supported her during the past week in the World Tennis Association tournament. Here's more. Sachia, along with her mother and brother, visited the minister as a way of thanking the administration for their support they had during the tournament.
I came to visit for a few days after my good result last week in my world tournament, and I'm happy to come and to see everybody that's been supporting me throughout my tournaments and career.
The minister congratulated Sachia on a wonderful job and encouraged her to continue working hard, as she is an example to young people who have the same dream as she does.
You can be assured that whatever there is that we can do, we are prepared to do so. And we will never shirk from our responsibility.
The minister said that even though there are limits to how much support they can give, the administration will put its best foot forward and will not shun their responsibilities to athletes. Paula Liverpool, the mother of Sachia, said she is humbled and proud by her daughter's performance. She noted that athletes need the support of their parents to succeed in any sport, and more so, tennis.
The support of a parent is very, very important, because in the world of tennis, it's a lonely sport, it's an individual sport. You need a team around you. You need to know that every time you turn around in your highs and your lows, because it's an emotional roller coaster. There are wins, there are going to be losses, but just to know that you have this one or few solid rocks there with you, I think that's extremely, extremely important.
Sachia is currently ranked 106 in the singles and 240 in doubles tennis, according to the World Tennis Association. She comes with hopes of representing Guyana on the international stage in the near future. Vickery only last week defeated number 28 ranked Radwanska, which was the best victory of her career. In news coming out of the 2017-2018 CWI Regional 4-Day PCL, the Guyana Jaguars have already been confirmed the tournament champions, even though the tournament has now entered its final round. While the Jaguars are already confirmed winners of the 2017-2018 4-Day PCL with an unbeatable 145.2 points after round 9, we see them finishing up the series with a few finishes in their round 10 team, looking to finish their final match with a clean sweep after being the only team in the tournament to have not lost a match. The Jaguars will be facing the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force at the Guyana National Stadium, Providence, from Thursday to Sunday from 9:30 hours. The new faces coming in are 21-year-old left-handed batsman Sherman Hettimeyer and Anthony Adams, as the Tiger Shivnarine Chandrapal and Romario Shepherd are out of this round. The round 10 team are as follows: Tejnarine Chandrapal, Chandrapal Hemraj, Leon Johnson, captain, Vishal Singh, vice-captain, Ashakya Prasad, Kimo Paul, Anthony Bramble, Raymond Rifer, Versami Permal, Godakesh Moti, Sherman Hettimeyer, Anthony Adams, and Sherfain Rutherford. In a release issued by the Ghana Cricket Board, the Jaguars were congratulated on their fourth consecutive victory in this tournament. West Indies Under-19 suffered another defeat against South Africa Under-19 in the ICC Under-19 tournament. The Caribbean boys elected to field, sending the South Africans to make a target for them to chase. Even though the South Africans' batting started wobbly and were at 158 for 2 and 5 for 112, it was the middle order who put the bat and ball when Wendell Makwetu, 99 not out, propelled the South Africans to 282 for 8 off their 50 overs. In the Windies' reply, they started like their opponents, seeing them at one stage 4 for 87, and like the South African middle order, Alec Atheniers, 76, and Kirsten Kalicharan, 44, was enough to carry their team home, and they folded for 206 for 46, with South African bowler Herman Rolfes picking 4 of Windies' scalps. And finally, New Orleans Pelicans defeated Boston Celtics by just a 3-point lead after the game went into overtime. Anthony Davis scored 45 points as the New Orleans Pelicans jolted the Boston Celtics 116 to 113 in an overtime thriller at the TD Garden on Tuesday. The first quarter saw the Pelicans already taking the lead when they ended with 32 points and Celtics 25. But the second quarter got interesting as the Celtics came rushing through to close the quarter 26 and Pelicans 23. The game went into halftime with the Pelicans having a 10-point lead, 58 to 48. In the third quarter, the Celtics ended with 32 points, 3 points ahead of the Pelicans. This started to baffle the Pelicans as they began to fall down in points. The Celtics ended the fourth quarter with 24 points and Pelicans 17. The game went into overtime. This was when the Pelicans fought to the very end to regain the lead on the points table. They scored 12 points while the Celtics could only amass 9. Pelicans ended with 116 and Celtics 113. And that has brought us to the end of this edition of the HGP Sportscast. Before we go, remember, adversity causes some men to break and others to break records.